Morning everybody, and welcome to the Alex vlog. Sorry, I've can't talk very loud this morning. Haven't been up very long. It is 9:15 on a freezing cold winter's morning. It's Saturday, the whatever it is of July. Where's my phone? I can't remember the date. The 8th of July. There we go. Saturday the 8th of July, which means it's 1 week till my birthday. Yay! Anyway, today it's time for yet another outing. Today we're going up to a race course to watch some horse racing, but we're not going to either of our two usual race courses, which are Trentham and Otaki. No, instead we're heading up to one near Palmerston North, which I can't remember the name of. Well, it's completely slipped my mind for whatever reason. No, I can't think of it, but I'll let you know later in the video probably, or that's probably in the title or something. I don't know, but yeah. But it's another outing. This time I'm not packing all of my gear. I've just got, the cameras, wallet, phone, hat, glasses and coat. Just the things that I would normally take with me on a normal day out. Oh, TV's on in here, so it's going to be some background noise. So, it's probably going to take us about an hour and a half to drive there, although we're not quite going straight there. I mean, the dog is not coming with us on this outing. I'll sit down. Oh, that's better. The light's quite nice here. So yeah, so the dog is not coming with us on this outing. So he's booked into the kennels for the day. So we've got to drop him off there at some point. We may well do that on the way. I'm not sure. Dad's out taking him for a walk at the moment, so that he's had a walk before he gets dropped off at the kennels. And also we've got to have breakfast, and we're going to go and have a McDonald's breakfast on the road. So yeah. That's all I've got to say for now, and I'll give you another update probably just as we're leaving. So I've just been with Dad now. We've dropped off the dog at the kennels because Dad brought him back from his walk and we went off and took him, so that's that job done. Now Mum and Grandad are both ready, as am I. We're just going to wait for Mum to finish drying her hair, which I think she might have just done, and we've got to wait for her and Nanny to be ready, and then we can go.
Me, I rap about games. Yeah, we've gathered that by now. Who said I can't rap about board games, bro? Somebody, presumably. Keeping it old school, innit, bro? Yes, it is. Check it. Check it. I'm not a property magnet, I'm a property magnet. Your offers, I'm knocking them back quick as if I'm popping a tablet. Not stopping till I've got in the last bit. I splash quid side to side like my ad-libs. Damn rich, made of bread like a sandwich. 6-figure plus cash sums on my language. Turning every opportunity to my advantage, so I can afford anything I've ever fancied. Here's an advanced tip to fill up your bank quick. Buy everything you freaking can while you're in transit. Take out the other gangs quick, bloods and cribs. Make that bank balance even tighter than your hand grip. Fingers clamped tip like a titanium vice. When I'm shaking the dice, you didn't take my advice, and I'm not saying it twice. Alright, I'm saying it twice. I'm bankrupting you, so say your goodbyes. Do not pass go. I do not collect $200. I'm a cataclysm of capitalism, stacking the dividends as I rap on the rhythm. I'm lacking humility, never lacking in income. This isn't a city, it's a kingdom. I got that monopoly money. You're not gonna take my property from me. I got that monopoly money. You're not gonna take my property from me. I'm not gonna lie, the monopoly guy looks impossibly fly in a top hat, moustache and a tie. Properly rock a monopoly, you're probably not gonna topple me. Even if your house burnt down, it wouldn't be hot property. Got money on my mind, I might require a lobotomy. I'm all about the green and I'm not discussing botany. But rock with me and I might need to lick some broccoli. You economically unsound like an art degree. My pocket's deep enough to feed everyone sleeping rough, but you don't beat the competition treating poverty. No, I'm really sorry that there's people that aren't eating properly. I acknowledge it's a problem, but not for me. What, you really think I'd know how to play fair? When I was raised in a hotel on Mayfair? I'd prefer to stay here, you can stay there. But as you're passing by, you better pay the fare. I'm a cataclysm of capitalism, stacking the dividends as a rap on the rhythm. I'm lacking humility, never lacking in income. This isn't a city, it's a kingdom. Monopoly, hot property. Has anyone ever actually finished a Monopoly game without overturning the board and throwing little buildings everywhere? Not me. Not me. Consoles? You're next. we go. If you're a tortoise, it doesn't matter, you can still be the fastest tortoise on the planet. Practice makes perfect, so put the work in. To succeed isn't free, you gotta earn it. Take every calorie and burn it. Take every curveball that hits you, return it. Take every lesson and learn it, until the fact you're the best is the verdict. Whether you do it alone or playing a team, the world's one big arcade machine. There's 7 billion of us playing, each unique. Get engaged in the game and then chase your dream. Take control, roll with the punches, break the mold. Take a the planet can touch it. I wanna be the biggest, the strongest, the oldest, the youngest, the fastest, the longest. I wanna be the largest, the tallest, the brightest, the darkest, the hardest, the smallest. I wanna be me. I wanna be the best I could be. I wanna be me. I wanna be the best that I could be. My goodness, 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 my goodness. Look, if there's anything that taught us, it's to never tread water, never cut corners, to take no quarter when you break those borders. Whether you deform your face, eat all the grapes, or crush a biscuit betwixt your shoulder blades, throw your fingernails out, running clogs, spit flames, raise funny dogs. What are you the best at? Better than the rest at? What are you self-taught or genetically blessed at? Whoever you are, there's a record you can set fat. When I said you got potential, I meant that. And approach each unique plan with 2 thumbs up on each hand. Write it down with the world's biggest ballpoint pen.
I don't know where we're going, of course, because we've never been here before. We're just following everyone else. We've already missed the first race by about 10 minutes because we're late. We just have to go down there and find where the general admission is, where we have to pay. We're still very much in the car park at the moment.
Just got cleaned up at the start of his most recent performance, and he had a slow recovery.
Here come the horses. This is for the second race because we missed the first race because we arrived here late. Over there you can see some of the old stands which are now closed, as it seems. Off they go. A favourite is a horse called Sapphire Sky, which I think is number 6, which is down there. That's the one I'm going for.
So runners making their way around to the start now for our second of the day. The running of the Manawatu Office Product Depot 1200 for the 3-year-olds. 2 to go with blonde line already at the start.
A couple of these on from Moken Ace in Sapphire Sky, blonde line, Moken Ace starting to warm up over on the outside, blonde line is very good,
Something that you don't see every day. A police tractor. Looks like it might be brand new and all. I think it might be brand new. I don't know. Yeah, this is something that you don't usually see. Police tractor. Mum and Nanny have gone walkabouts. Dad and Grandad have gone to place bets. And I'm sitting here just keeping an eye on all the stuff. While they've stopped playing music, I thought I'd come outside and show you on the hills in the distance there, the Awapuni wind farm. Zoom in. You can see all of the wind turbines. They're probably not spinning that fast today. There's not much wind today. Massive. Follows all along the hills. And just when you think it's finished, there's a load more. They've got all those new ones they put in recently as well. So yeah, there's it's Palmerston North's Awapuni wind farm. Right, in the last race, we got first, second and third in the box Quinella. I chose the winning horse as well, and then the alarm went off to say that there's been a a challenge or summing up with the last race. It's basically like, I can't remember the word now. It slipped out of my head. Basically, the results are now provisional. They've got to do a review. They've got to check to see if somebody might have broken the rules that could affect the placings. And we really hope that they're not going to disqualify any of the horses that finished first, second, or third, because that's really bad for us and for our winnings if they do. Especially if it's the horse that came first, because I chose the winning horse. Oh dear. That must have been about 5-10 minutes ago now that the alarm went off, and they still haven't reached a verdict, so they must be contemplating something quite serious. So, but I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. I found the words I was looking for earlier. It's inquiry on the last race. That's the word. It just slipped from my mind, but it's inquiry on the last race. So that's what they're doing, and that must have been about 15 minutes or so ago now. The horses for the next race are coming out to parade, and we still don't know the official results from the last race. Well, after the inquiry, the news is good. They did not change the result, so we still got the money, which is fantastic. And there's been another race as well, but we didn't do so well this time. We only had the winner because Mum's horse got a late scratching, and my horse, I think, finished third to last, second to last, so it wasn't so good this time. But that one that we had the inquiry is the best race we've had so far, and we're just currently chosen horses now for race 6, whatever it is. So yeah, so we're looking forward to that and seeing how well we do this time. I probably should explain as I eat my hot dog that what we're doing is my grandparents, they're doing their own betting, so they're choosing their horses, doing theirs together, and then me, Mum and Dad are doing ours together. And because there's 3 of us, and we do the box quinella, so we choose 3 horses, me, Mum and Dad, we all choose 1 horse each. So that's the way we're doing it, and I probably should have explained that earlier. My hot dog's nice as well. It's getting quite busy in here now because, well, firstly because it's been raining outside a little bit, so everyone's coming to get dry, and also because it's lunchtime, so everyone's coming in now to get a bite to eat. Yeah, it's also quite noisy in here because they've got the TVs on, because on the TVs they've got racing in Whangarei. Oh, well, we can't see here, I'm in the dark. Yeah, they've got racing in Whangarei on the TVs, as well as races that are going on in Australia as well. So there's always entertainment here. So in between races here, you've got racing from Australia and from Whangarei on the TV. So, and you can bet on those as well as the races that are going on here. But we're just betting on races here. You know, we haven't got that much money to gamble. I think that TV might be broken. There's mine, there's Dad's, around Mum's is all the way over the other side there, number 7. So we're on race 7 now. This is getting ready for race 7. There are 9 races in total. We missed race 1, so that's 8 races altogether. So in total, we've had roughly around about the same number of wins each, although because Nanny and Grandad have had more second places than we have, they've made more money in winnings than we have. But it'll be interesting to see at the end of the day whether or not we make a profit, a loss, or break even. And we'll probably end up making a loss because that's what we usually do, but it's all for fun. Got all these trucks on display here today. Let's go sit in the truck. These are real. Ooh. Very nice. I think I'd still prefer to drive my car though. Maybe I should wait till I'm actually fully qualified to drive a car before I try out a digger, eh? That might be a good idea. One more to try, it's the ride-on lawnmower. Oh, this one's easier to get in and out of for someone who's 6'4" like me. Oh, the seats are half tight though. The handlebars like this is like being on a theme park ride. Has it got a seatbelt? I don't think it has. I think. Oh God, these are. Oh my word, these are your controls. So that's how you drive it, the bloody thing. Blimey. So you wouldn't be able to hold a camera while you did this. You'd need 2 hands. Thing is though, you should never hold a camera and drive though, that's the thing. In fact. There they go.
They're off. And racing to a fair line as well, going back just after the start, Dragon Beauty, Uppercut, and She's Poppy. Out Whites and Ransoms begun quickly. You one more, and it's all Belter going up onto the pace, and Zeddy Doo Diddy go in the blue colours inside of all of those. And then we have the next one then is Just Like Your Sister.
So they've got to go all the way around.
Secura's behind those, Sylvester's around.
They've got to go all the way around this time.
Dragon Beauty is the...
And over there, they're moving that thing out the way now, the gate, so that the horses don't crash straight into it. There we go.
300 metres, and Sylvester, She's Poppy, and still there's a Ransom from It's All About, and here's Sylvester, but look at She's Poppy, she's coming through very quickly now, and She's Poppy has raced to the lead. Sylvester tries hard, but at the wire, She's Poppy, too good here, back in winning form.
I think mine just came second, I think we might have done quite well on that one. Mum's horse won, mine came second. Unfortunately, Dad's came 6th. So we got first and second, that's okay. So that means that we win about a tenner. So we don't win much, but we do win something. So we do win something, but it's only about $10 that we win, but hopefully we'll get lucky on the next race. The next race has got quite a lot of horses in it, although 4 of them have been scratched. And the next race, there is one horse on there, number 16, a horse called No Excuses, where the odds are at $73.10. So if that horse is going to have a chance of winning, it would probably be of its benefit to start the race now. Because that's the only way it's got a chance of winning, I think. There's another horse on there that's worth about $43 something, but $73.10. That just goes to show, because obviously the more money, the higher the odds, the less chance it's got of winning. So, if that makes sense. Yeah, the higher the odds are worth, the less chance it's got of winning. So yeah, I mean, I'm not an expert at describing this sort of stuff. It's time for afternoon tea. I've got banana cake, which is my favourite. I love banana cake. It's got chocolate icing on it as well. Also should mention though that the lady who sold this to me accidentally sold this to me for 50 cents less than she should have done. Result. This telly's really at it now. That's screwed. I might as well just turn it off. I don't think it's serving much purpose like that. We've got different colours. So the blue and white one, that's Fungaray. And the red one, that's Martin, that's here, that's where we are. And then the blue one there, that's Sydney, so that's Australia, and they've got some other Australian ones that flash up again every now and then as well. Alright, so there we go, now that's the proper, so what you saw just before was the results, and that's for the next race in Fungaray. Next race in about 8 minutes. Oh, it's just gone off the screen. It's just gone off the screen now, but the next race is in about 8 minutes. We'll sit in the Lilmar and watch this one. Best seat in the house.
The series line 2 are going to take on Monroe from the white gate. It's 2 in it. There's Katarina now. Erica Rock, 60 gold, Greg Fury, Region 5. Let's keep them out overall. We go well. No excuses from Cruise on the side. Katarina up on the pace as well. We'll take it down to the 6 to make it.
Mrs. Clooney is following that runner through. Back and behind those is the great guru who's around Carnaby. Two lengths hard to be humble. Windermere Lads back behind that fourth from last, and then she's the boss Katerina and El Munro. So they're about to run to the crossing, and no excuses. Whips her on the inside and leads them all up here. From on the outside of it is Dignified. Mrs. Clooney is the next one, and they're followed around then by Angelica Ross. Love to keep him. Just caught a little wide here as they make play to the back of the track around. Keep those going near the corner, and then Carnaby will be here. El Munro taking off from back in the field.
And I've got number 1 is Dad's, mine's number 5, and I can't remember what number Mum's is. It's about 9 or something, isn't it? I'm not sure. I think that was mine. Yep, that was mine. Mine just won. Best seat in the house as well.
Wow, that last race was cool at the end there. Not only because I had the best seat in the house sitting in the lawnmower, but because right at the last minute, my horse just zoomed out the outside and in to win. That was probably one of the best finishes to a horse race I've ever seen. That was fantastic. And my horse won. Yay! There's a green one up here now. I haven't seen that one today. It's a place called Gawler. Presumably that's Australia, I'm not sure. I haven't seen that one today. There's Queensland up there now. It's changed. That's Queensland, Australia. And obviously again we've got here and Whangarei. Those are always up because they're both in New Zealand. So those two are always on the screens, and the Australian ones flash up every now and then. Now this blue one that's come up now, that's another new one. That's Victoria in Australia. So I think it's what, Melbourne is it? I'm not sure. Well, no, it's in Victoria. The Donald's racetrack in Victoria. I don't know my Australian geography at all. Never been to Australia. Here we are now at the birdcage parade now for the last race of the day. So there's horses 6, 7 and 8 going down there, which are our horses. I think it's 6 for Mum, 7 for Dad and 8 for me. We'll see how we go. And to tell you what, I'm going to go and sit on the lawnmower again because I like it in there. It's quite a comfortable seat actually. So here we are, ready for the gates to open on the last race. I think there's still one more horse to get in the box. Oh great, that's my horse has just reared up.
In the last of the day, I took the slow outside next, and we'll turn into on back again and running into the white gate. Next gate as well. That came began quickly. Ricky Dance started up with Delta, Stevens and Shepherd, and she's half hour recover on the inside of these. As they get down to the second to make it in, Bucky, off and goes there. Dr. Fox trying to slot in behind those runners. Then we have Yamato there to Chico, Master Patrick, and in their group as well as Miss Norway, as they run out of the home straight from Hamiltonian and Amaroni, and Max is 2 lengths behind them. So that's the order as they make play up into the over by the crossing, 1,700 metres to go. And backgammon is the leader. Rhythmic Dancer is sitting second over on the outside, and misinterpreted.
Some blokes head.
And both heads a little wider. She's half Irish back over on the inside. In the middle is Blushing Moss, Dr. Fox wide. Yamato Medichico, the favourite is next over on the inside. A little worse than midfield, and Miss Norway. Hamiltonian on a pretty tight range. The next one's the 12.
You can't see any of the track on this bit.
You
won't see till they get round there. There they are.
And then over on the outside of that runner is going to be Rhythmic Dancer as they go to the 1,000 metres.
She's half Irish inside the Delta T, and she's half Irish came away from the bench. Yamato Neneshiko takes up that leeway, goes there to be wide. Hamiltonian trapping that behind those. Dr. Fox is looking to take off, Master Texas behind him, Lucky Montemaroni, and there we have this doorway at a distance to Max. Barring next is only 8 weeks over the they run on down the side, 600 metres to go, and the back gavin's the leader now, as they get towards the home corner. Yamato Neneshiko goes forward with the tripper between them, then River chances she's half Irish trying to get up from behind these runners. Hamilton in the doorway making ground closer to the inside, as they swing and go, Yamato Neneshiko has taken over on the outside, leads now from back gavin, and then the doorway making pretty good ground. Hamilton taking behind these runners. Having gone now, Yamato Neneshiko in front, very well on the track, got the line out here, and it looks like
That's Dad's.
Yamato Neneshiko reminded they Devon on back. Wow, where did this come from? Just jumped out.
Well, we didn't do too well, but I think Dad's horse just won.
So that's the end of the racing today. Now we just got to wait for the confirmed results to come in so we can collect the winnings for that race, because we had a horse come first, and then which was Dad's, and then it's time to go. And next stop will be Hell's Pizza for dinner tonight. Nice. Overall, I think Nanny and Grandad have made a small profit, whereas me, Mum and Dad have only broken even. So ultimately, my grandparents have done better than we have. I mean, I think we had about a similar number of wins each, but they had more second place horses for the Quinella than we did. So yeah, so they did better than us, but oh well, it's not a competition, it's just a bit of fun. So at the end of that, Nanny and Grandad make nearly $40, and me, Mum and Dad, we make about 30 cents. So that's the difference in profit margin for you.
I'm basking in the sunlight, hi-hat sizzling, snare cracking like it's blasting in a gunfight. The pattern of the drums tight, kick pumping in your stomach, something like the aftermath of a drunk night. Daft cunt. See, I like music that has spunk, thrash pop, rap punk, draz wop, jazz funk. I'm beginning a vinyl collection, thinking of buying all the decks and equipment, then hitting the nightlife with a vengeance. But I got a penchant for sitting in silence, headphones hugging my noggin, I'm nodding my head to the said tones. I might be flesh and bones, but when I do a verse, my vibrations disperse through the universe. We can see the frequency perceiving through the channel, 'cause I need the deeper feeling, please leave me with the ammo. White noise, clean my teeth, weaken the enamel. Street lights are squeezed like a needle to a camel. Please, I would leave in peace, retreating with the mammals. Well, leaves and trees are green, at least creeping in my camo. But a bee can see through these with these keys of a piano. Fast in life from black to white, from BC to Anno. Domino.
Betting on Domino, I'm born. Yeah. There's no questioning Ben as an artist. My musical palate's not like yours, so the same bush I'll never be tarred with. I'm a sucker for a Hendrix guitar lick, but not a purist though. Kendrick Lamar's sick, mate. Head to the bar quick and fetch me a large drink. I'm ready to get this cigar lit. Beer garden, start a party for the neighbours. Like no sympathy, Marley and the Wailers of Bacardi with a chaser. It's getting late, so it's time to slip something a little harder in the shake. A bit of Marvin on the playlist, then the Temptations, followed by Smokey Robinson. We marvel at the greatness. I'm Sid Barrett on Interstellar Overdrive. I'm John Bonham in a hotel on a motorbike. I'm Ray Davis on a sunny afternoon. I'm Ian Curtis, I'm John Lennon, Bob Dylan and Keith Moon. Music helped me get through all I've been through. When just me, you and the beat loop, how can I feel blue? I've got videos and photographs if you need proof. I've lived, though I gave my plot away in the theme tune. Bet none up in your iPod docking station. Feel free to get up and leave if you're not relating, but if you are, take a seat, I'm down for the longer waited conversations. Two London strangers have when they're off their faces.